stress and some amount of anxiety, I think it's needed. We become aware of anxiety when it has become too much and you are not able to handle it. So, what do we do at that time? Anxiety, depression, panic attacks. Anger. It's another manifestation. See? All these things, to me, it is best if we can prevent it from coming first. Stress, anxiety, depression. Like anger, the moment it comes, it's difficult to control. But a good training will teach us how not to get angry. Once you're angry, it's difficult to control. See? I mean, all of us, without an exception, have gone through these phases of anger. Some people say, okay, कुछ आर्ग्यूमेंट हुआ, I'll give you a real example from my life. घर जाके बोलूँगा बीबी को, right? So you have what time? You left from your work. आज घर जाके दिखा दूँगा. See, you have dialogue going on. जाके क्या बोलूँगा मैं? So you are having an inner dialogue. उन्होंने आज ऐसा बोला, वो गलत बात थी, उनको ऐसा बोलना नहीं था. तो आप उस समय टेम्पररी गुस्सा आ गया. But now you are buying time. घर जाके दिखा दूँगा. But then during that 1 hour of going home, you are realizing that she is right. But if this argument was face to face, then it would have resulted in disaster. You would not have the opportunity of analyzing the whole thing. See? So, if the best medicine for anger, especially, is to postpone it as much as you can. Okay. About anxiety, I feel that, and stress, they're related. See? Imagine if you didn't have a stress for exam, would you study? No one would study. So stress and some amount of anxiety, I think it's needed. We become aware of anxiety when it has become too much and you are not able to handle it. Right? So what do we do at that time? Clean yourself. We have this cleaning methodology. Sit for a few minutes and clean yourself, with a suggestion that this complexity which is causing anxiety is going away from my system in the form of smoke or vapor from the backside, and just sit for 10 minutes. That's all. It will go away. If it is still remaining, then you better attend to that anxiety. Why it is there? You worried about your mother. It's an anxiety. Why are you worried about your mother? Maybe something is wrong. Maybe she wanted a medicine and you forgot to buy it and you kept worried about all night. But you should have bought it. When you remember, you better go. Once you solve the problem that I should have bought and now I'm buying it, so that will not become the reason for my anxiety. So anger and anxiety both have a real solid reason. When someone tells you on your face, you are stupid, right? And she gives you reason. After some time when you analyze, she was right. Then you say, oh, she did a very good thing in my life, that she corrected me. She tried to correct me, see? And often we lose our fuse when we are wrong. Because The other person is right, and the ego hurts. When ego hurts, the anger erupts. So some level of generosity has to be brought in. I think it just cannot bring in at that time. It's who you are. So through daily meditative practices, I think it can take many years before we can really become generous and empathetic and compassionate. Buying time is the only solution, I think, whenever such disorders are to be combated.